Dimension. I hope that you are doing well today. Before I get started mentioning today's reading, I just wanted to take a quick moment to kind of thank those of you who are my subscribers and have been watching my readings, those of you who have been liking my videos, those of you who have been commenting on my videos and sharing synchronicities or sort of filling in stories where I'm all puzzled and trying to figure things out, clarifying certain things and phrases that I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just want to thank those of you who have been doing that. You know, to be honest, I have been a lot like discouraged when it comes to my channel because it is important for me. It's special. It's my baby. Well, it's a toddler, right? But I was seeing steady growth, and then all of a sudden I feel like I've been a bit stagnant in gathering more subscribers. But I did have a comment by Ashley, so thank you, Ashley, on yesterday's video. She thanked me. She congratulated me on 400 subscribers, and I thought to myself, you know what? Like, I need to be proud of those 400 subscribers of complete strangers who have been watching my readings, and I actually am. I actually am very grateful for each and every one of you who has decided to join me on this journey, and those of you that especially send me your love and support, because that really means everything to me. I'm just like every single one of you on a spiritual journey trying to figure my shit out. But then I do like tarot readings on the side of trying to figure my shit out. But anyways, yeah, that's what I got for you guys as far as like opening up all about all of my nonsense and feelings. But I just wanted to thank you. Okay, so for today's reading, I'm going to be doing quick mini readings. I definitely encourage you to choose based off of combination. So obviously there will be a specific message that you need to hear today. Okay, so I will see you at your reading, loves. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this angel aura, then you're at the right place. You also chose this deck, which is one of my favorites. Well, they're probably all kind of my favorites, but this is one of my top favorites. This is my go-to for spiritual guidance. So the fact that you chose this deck and the angel aura tells me that this is going to be a powerful message. No, we're not doing that. All right. Messages for pile number 1. What does pile number 1 need to hear? All right. Ooh, it's that main takan. I'm pronouncing it horribly, I'm sure. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This is always very lonely. Obviously, it's the first vibe that I get from this. So this is not just like your regular loneliness. This is like a deeply felt emotional soul level loneliness, like that, where that saying comes from, where you feel like something's missing within you. That's this vibe right here. It's like feeling really homesick, feeling out of place, just feeling really like isolated, but isolated isn't really the word. It's sort of like that other word that means like why not so much that you're doing it to yourself, but sort of feeling like the world is doing it to you, whatever that word is, and I can't think of it for whatever reason. But that's this whole vibe, okay? So, strong message that I'm getting about this is that this feeling obviously is not something that it has been temporary. This feels fluctuating, but it feels especially intense at this time. But I do feel that's about to change for you. I feel like collectively, we are all calling in our soul tribe, and longing for deeper, meaningful connections in general. So this could be in any type of situation. This could be like work, friends, family, relationships, romantic, type connections, but really just calling that in energetically. And let me go ahead and get you one more card. But I really feel like this is about to shift. It feels very hopeful, even though that card has never ever given me hopeful. This is like sad, Please give me messages for pile number 1, please. No. I'll take this one. Starseed, what lights you up? This is literally the exact same energy. Okay? This one is even more overwhelming with the water. But the water for sure is that's that feeling that I said, that deeply longing. It's just so, like, you can't ignore it, in other words, okay? There's nothing around you but the ocean of the fact that there's this longing for, okay? Starseed card coming up is confirming to me in the sense that when I said that you were calling in, like, this is something that's happening collectively, and I've been recently confirmed of this because I myself have been calling in soul tribe, and I've been through this channel meeting some really cool people. I'm so excited, like beyond excited, to meet people who resonate with me on a level that I've never connected with people before. And I feel like that's something that you absolutely have to look forward to, pile number 1, because it's happening, okay? The shift from the dark blue sky to the pink sky, for me, pink sky is always something beautiful and something to treasure. It feels like a gift. Every single time I get to see a pink sky, it feels like a moment that I have a lot of gratitude for, and I take in all that beauty. It's joy. It's just pure, unconditional, good ass vibes. And yeah, I really feel like this is something for you to look forward to, because like I said, like, I've gotten just a little hint of meeting my collective, those that resonate with me, those who have crazy synchronicities with my energy, and it is such a beautiful thing. I will tell you that, okay? So that's going to be your message, pal number 1. I feel like this, you've been calling these energies in for a while, and it's about to happen for you, okay? So something to definitely look forward to. It's going to be a lot of fun. I promise you that. So that is what I got for you. If this resonates, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pal number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this Labradorite crystal, then you're at the right place. A really quick message for pile number 2s. Right before, or right after I finished pile number 1, and then was like shuffling those cards, putting them away, like almost immediately my right ear started to burn. Now, I don't know if it's a cultural thing or it's like a universal thing, but I grew up with that. If your ears are burning, it's because somebody's talking shit. So that might mean something to someone, but yeah, I rejected that energy. I said, no, no, no. We're not doing that, sir. And did a little cleanse on your energy with some Palo Santo, okay? Yeah, so message for somebody needing to cleanse. you got people talking shit. Let's go ahead and see what your messages are. You're shining so bright. You got people talking shit, I swear. Pile number 2. I can feel it. No more hiding your shine. Whoa, okay, messages coming through. If I saw like a turtle like hiding, and then it was just like, no, I'm not gonna hide anymore. That's what it felt like. No, that's too many. I want like 1, 2 maximum. Messages for pile number 2, please. No, stop it. Okay, there's 1. What else? What else? What else? 1 more. I accept 1 more and 1 more only. To control yourself. Messages for pile number 2. Okay, now you're being... Sorry guys that you're having to see me fight with my tarot deck. Okay, we're going with the 1 message, and if we need to, we'll deal with that later. Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Okay. I am going to need another card, but I do feel like you are coming out of your comfort zone. It almost, yeah, that's what I felt. Like when I saw the turtle, like, shining, this reminded me of the turtle shell, just like the last time it gave me that. It gave me the turtle shell, but in a different way. Like the turtle was trying to like hide its shine and go through life that way, unnoticeable, and then all of a sudden the turtle like was like, you know what, never mind, fuck that, I'm gonna shine. Screw you if you're looking at me and you're bothered by how beautiful my shell is. That's what it felt like, and I feel like that's what this is. Something, I feel like you're just in a fuck it vibe. And I had to reiterate that because it feels very like that. Like, just like, no, I'm done. I'm done people pleasing. Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. For some of you, the set strong boundaries is you are embracing life in a different way than you are normal. It's sort of just like free, like going from being restricted to free. I'm free. I'm gonna go do what I want, live my life, be free. But that's a message of advice and guidance to set boundaries. Yes, you're being free, but also have boundaries. It's sort of just like pull it back a bit. You're being too free. Just kidding. And then for others of you with the set strong boundaries, I feel like this is like a confirmation, like a head nod, like, yes, you're doing it. This fuck it energy is sort of like you embracing you, like that turtle with the shine. Like, I don't care if, you know, maybe I was hiding my shine because I didn't want to deal with all the energies paying attention to me and having opinions of me and, you know, this and that. And it's sort of just like, I don't care anymore. I'm going to be me. Who likes it, who doesn't. But it is pushing you really out of your comfort zone to do this. But you, and it's like like I said, a head nod, like that you are setting strong boundaries now, like not allowing others to influence how you live your life and how free you feel to express yourself authentically. Okay, that feels awesome. Let me see if there is one more. Maybe my tarot deck isn't mad at me anymore. Maybe it calmed down. Any other messages for pile number 2? Any other messages for pile number 2? No, my tarot deck is still mad. Okay. Sorry about that. But that is a beautiful message nonetheless. I love this energy. You do it. You do it, pile number 2. You say fuck it and you do you. Because you are a shiny ass, beautiful thing. And yeah, you deserve to be seen. Let them look. Let them look, pile number 2. Alright, that's what I got for you. If this resonated, sorry about all my messiness, okay? But if it did resonate with you, please like, comment if you feel comfortable doing so, and subscribe if you haven't already, loves. Until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this clear quartz crystal as well as this deck, then you're in the right place, okay? So let's go ahead and see what messages we have for you, pile number 3. Messages for pile number 3. Ooh, that was fast. We have card number 3, back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. I feel like I need one more. Messages for pile number 3, please. What does pile number 3 need to hear? Embrace your emotions, card 18. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Okay, that makes everything make sense. Because it says reevaluate. Reevaluate your desire. So that means, okay, they're saying, this is what you're asking for, this is what you're heading towards, but think again. Stop and reevaluate your intention in where you're headed on this journey, right? Because every action you take is intention towards something. Even inaction is intention towards the opposite of something, right? So it sort of feels like the intentions that you're setting in your every single day life, right? What energy you choose to involve yourself in, what actions you choose to put out. There's something in there that needs to be slightly shifted, because I feel like you are not getting the results that you desire, but it's because of something in your intentions, actions. And then that's where this comes in. The embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. There is something that you are bottling up, is what it feels like. It needs to be brought up. There's just no other way. It feels too heavy to be able to ignore for it to not affect your energy. Like even the slightest bits of polarity can affect our energy in big ways, because it's like a ripple effect, really. But this, whatever needs to be brought to the surface and accepted, obviously it's something that's difficult for you to dip in. Like if emotions and experiences that we've had with like the bad experiences, if they were like, I don't know why I'm seeing different baby pools, like baby pools all over the place with like different water. Don't ask why I see it this way, but just let it happen. And each pool is like labeled a specific bad experience. And so clearly you're like, I don't want to dip in any of those pools, but you need to. It's like ignoring them is like not dipping in them is not going to make them go away. Like you got to dip in them so that they can like evaporate, I guess is what it is. I don't know. Okay, I know you're thinking like, what the hell is this person talking about? But yes, it's sort of like you need to dip in that pool in order to really get the feel of what's there, because ignoring it is definitively affecting where you're headed. And it seems like you, I mean, look to where she's trying to be headed to. Looks beautiful and divinely guided. Every time I see this card, I always have confusion. I think it's just me seeing it that way, but I always sort of see her like if she's blindfolded. I don't know why. I don't know why. I always feel like she's just like trying to be guided, but not really sure where she's going. And it's giving me that vibe again. If there's any confusion or if there's any cloudiness, pile number 3, in regards to you having a clear sense of direction of where you're headed, I'm going to definitely say that it's that. You need a dip in the baby pool. It's the only way you can evaporate it and make it go away, and then it won't be in your energy anymore. Yeah, there's something that needs to be dealt with over here, even though it won't be pleasant. It's that shadow work. It's like the standard energy of doing shadow work, so that falling into the polarities so that you can have more clarity in where you're trying to get to, right? There was a saying that I saw, and I know I'll butcher it. I know I will. I saw it on Instagram. It was one of those like memes or whatever they're called. I'm trying to go in my time machine to really see it. I don't know. No, I lost it. Something about the roots. Your tree will never reach to heaven if your roots don't go all the way down to hell or some shit like that. I don't know. I knew I would butcher it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry whoever profoundly said something that made so much beautiful sense that I just butchered your saying. But yeah, that's what it feels like. Dipping in the dark to be able to embrace a stronger light. Is that what that is? You know what I mean, right? Like you can't understand peace until you've experienced chaos. You can't understand hope until you've experienced hopelessness. You can't experience damn, I ran out of why am I drawing blanks with you, pile number 3? It's all your polarity. It's fogging my mind. I blame you, JK. But no, yeah, that's what this is, okay? It's never an easy thing to do when we are called to do some shadow work, or when we, yeah, you're being guided to do it, okay? But you are absolutely headed in the right direction. It's just there's some things that need to be worked out a little bit, because I feel like you may have some either stagnancy or there's fogginess for sure. That's what it feels like having a lack of sense of direction because of the blindfolded thing, right? Like following the guidance, but not being able to see where you're going. And this, getting through that, will be able to, like I said, more darkness makes the light shine brighter. Ooh, is that what that is? That's what happens to fog, does it not? Does fog not evaporate? Look at me being a scientist in my room. Remember I said the baby pools and then that they would be evaporated? And then I said that I felt fog in your energy and then there would be more light. And that's what happens to fog. It evaporates when there's more light. You guys just had a science lesson and a tarot reading. Okay, I'm going to stop for it. I'm being too dumb. That's what I got for you, pile number 3. I really hope that I was able to offer you some clarity. If not, I totally understand. I would not even hold it against you because of my nonsense. But like, comment if you feel comfortable doing so, and subscribe if you haven't already, loves. Until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 4. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this white howlite, then you are in the right place. Let's go ahead and see what message you need to hear. Right before I started recording, I tried, and I got this little like frog throat thingy. It's almost like I was trying to speak, but then my voice box was like, No, you won't. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but sometimes that means something to someone. It's as silly as it is. That I promise you, somebody's gonna be like, the frog throat thingy. I actually had a frog throat transplant last week. Just kidding. Why am I being so random today? I swear. Card number 8. Into me, I see. I'm gonna need one more, but I already know what this card means. This card means that you are really like delving deep within yourself. It's like a time of introspection. You're going like taking it all the way back. Reliving experiences that are still deeply within your energy, sort of like in your mind, in your memory. But having like a different take on these experiences through your current like amount of life experience, knowledge, wisdom, being able to see them through these eyes versus as the time. It feels like going all the way back to childhood, which is why I'm saying that. Like the way that you experienced those experiences as a child or as an adolescent or as a young adult or as a medium adult or whatever. But just past experiences, like being able to see them now from the eyes of who you are now, which feels a lot more mature, a lot more weathered. In other words, like you've been through it. And so you have like a different perspective on things, and it almost feels like you're going back and like finding little pieces, clues. Almost like you're trying to put like a puzzle together, and the puzzle is you. That is a random message. Okay, Birds of a Feather, card 25. Is this having to do with family? Do I need one more? I only got 2, I think, for all the other piles, but let me see. Do I need one more card for pile number 3? I mean 4, pile number 4. Oh, there's actually 2 more for pile number 4. We have Call of the Muse and the Oracle's Gift, card 31 and card 37. What is happening here? This was supposed to be a mini reading, pile number 4. You're going to have to pay for the extended. Just kidding. Let me pause. Okay, I cheated. I went and I grabbed this deck and I was just like, I can start pulling cards, but then I was just like, no, let me just see what stands out. And I started like flipping through, and because I was trying to clarify if this is family, but I don't, I feel like it is. I feel, let's clarify if this is about family. Please clarify to me if this is about family. It's giving me the same message that I was already getting, so I'm just going to go with it, okay? This is card 7 of Swords, by the way, which means that there's like, it can be deception, but it sort of feels just like having 2 ways to see something, and it's almost like there's some things you're aware of, and other things it's sort of like that blind eye. Is that what the saying is? Turn a blind eye to things that you just don't want to acknowledge. And because that's the vibe that I was getting. Into me, I see, remember I was saying experiences that you, and I felt that it went all the way back down to childhood for a lot of you, actually. And then we have the Call of the Muse and the Oracle's Gift down here, which is telling me that, okay, this is the way that I felt it. It's always a story, right? That's how my mind works. It makes up stories. The story was that what I had told you about you looking within yourself and starting to see old experiences, potentially with family from all the way from childhood, in a new light, from a new perspective, from your current point of perspective versus when you actually experienced it. And this is, it's actually doing healing, it's doing transformation, it's doing beautiful things, actually. Even though it probably doesn't feel like it's doing beautiful things, but all this analyzing that you're doing, like I did say something about a puzzle, right? That's sort of what it feels like with all of these little like orbs around. It's sort of giving me like all this reflecting that's going on and breaking up all this like shadow energy. Shadow energy is just like that, all the bad experiences, in other words, which is what I was getting from the energy to begin with. It's almost like, okay, part one, you were able to shift a perspective on an experience you had or something, and then you found the other piece, and then you're finding the other piece. It's almost like you're putting something together, and each time you do, it's like you're activating something. That's where we get into the Oracle's gift. It's like all of a sudden being able to see things from a different perspective is completely shifting things for you. It's like all of a sudden you have LOL, like in Mario Kart where you get the star and you're just like do, 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 do. And you're just like you can kill everything, like you're invincible, nothing can stop you. That's what I'm seeing. All of a sudden your cart is lighting up and you got the star. So you're basically invincible, pound for. Just kidding. No, that's not what that's bad advice. It's giving me that, like the star, and all of a sudden being lit up, which is what I got from Call of the Muse. Like all of a sudden being lit up in a new way. This feels new. This feels like new inspiration, new liveliness, wanting to. That meant something for someone, because for a lot of you, it's new liveliness that you are experiencing, but for some of you, you're not there yet. You're getting to that part, and it just feels like you want to experience it, but there's still some resistance to this new, what is that? This new energy, resistant to this new energy that you're feeling from this what you're doing. If you're resonating with this reading and this is what you've been doing, I feel like you're doing amazing things. You're doing amazing things with transforming just from shifting perspective on old experiences. And I feel like a lot of this is with family. Being able to see things from a different perspective, whereas before you may have, maybe consciously, but maybe subconsciously, been turning a blind eye to certain things. I feel like there's some clarity that you're receiving in all this reflection that is just helping you either heal or like having a certain understanding of the ways, things that you experienced is allowing you to almost like forgive and let it go, is what it probably is. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like it's just like stuff that was sitting in your energy, and now that you're taking the time and attention to address those thoughts and see them from a different perspective, almost re-experience them, that's what healing is. And I feel like you're able to accept, acknowledge, let go. And then it's just like, there we go, puzzle piece. You know, you're getting one step closer to the oh, I don't know why I'm like this, but this is how I am. So accept me. Love me. Yeah, that's what I got for you. I feel like, again, I just have to reiterate that you're doing You're doing a good job. You're doing transformation for yourself, because I feel like at times this is very difficult for you to take yourself back into certain situations, pile number 4. I feel like it's something that took you a while to tend to, but the timing is right, okay? The timing is right for those things to be tended to, and you're doing it, and you're if you don't see the results, if you don't see a shift in your life yet, you're going to be seeing a shift in your life soon, is what this feels like, okay? Because energetically it's happening. This is current energy. The other stuff is going to be, or that's just the message about the family, about the significance of it, right? In the transformation that's happening. But this is, for some of you, yeah, it's going to be just different on the timeline. But this is current energy for everyone doing this work that is accomplishing this. All right, so yeah, that's what I got for you, okay? I feel like wonderful things are going to happen, especially when you're in the little star card, the star car mode, and then you're invincible and you can just like go fast and not worry about people. If this message resonated with you, pile number 4, please like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. I appreciate it very, very much. Until we vibe again, loves.